Hi there everyone, Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Today I am going to create a winter wonderland window frame scene, and I'm going to be using this 4 wooden frames that I got at the Dollar Tree. I will be removing the wire hanger as well as the plastic inserts. Those words that you see there, they're made of acrylic or hard plastic that kind of mimics glass, so be very careful. You can still get cut. I suggest wearing gloves for protection, but if you're careful enough like I am, I can remove this without any struggle. So they were just glued onto the side here and they just snap off. I don't need to paint this. It is the perfect color or finish. It's like whitewash, and I need 4 of them. If you cannot find this type of frame, you can use the other types of frames that they sell at the Dollar Tree, provided they are large enough to hold the items that I am putting on. After removing all the inserts and the wires, I am placing them horizontally for now, although I'm going to be setting them up vertically because it's easier to put them together this way in my situation. But your situation probably is more different. I'm not going to be putting this up horizontally, although you could probably do that as well, but I think putting them vertically would be perfect, because my plan is to put this Dollar Tree white Christmas tree and then also this deer here. I left the 2 hanging hooks on each of the frame, and then I positioned them, one on the bottom and then one on the top when I'm laying them down. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want it to be a little raised on the wall when I hang it, and also in case I would need some hanging hooks as well, I have already a place to position them. So I'm just going to be applying some hot glue here on the side, and then I'm going to be sticking them together, and to keep them in place and stabilize the connection, I am adding some popsicle sticks that I also got at the Dollar Tree. I'm flipping over the connected frames after reinforcing them with popsicle sticks at the back. Then I'm going to be adding one of this Dollar Tree Christmas trees, and I chose white. I'm just kind of tightening up the loose rope here that it came with so that it covers as much of the metal as possible, and I am going to be disguising that later on. I placed the tree on the far left of the frame, and then I'm tying it with some zip ties, and I try to kind of camouflage the zip ties by tying them in the places that they'll be inconspicuous. I positioned the frame, leaning it up on the wall to put the deer on the lower right frame, and to attach it onto the frame I am hot gluing the portions of the legs or the feet of the deer that will touch the bottom of the frame, like so. Next, I'm flopping out the branches so that they are fuller at the front, and then I kept the back flat. And this is how it looks like when you're looking at it at the front. Next, I'll be attaching at the center where all the 4 frames connect this Let It Snow plaque that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm removing the string or the rope that is used to hang it, and I'm going to be hot gluing it onto the center of this frame. I am pressing the sign or this wood plaque really hard so that it will not fall off, and then off camera I've reinforced the back as well on all corners that meets up at the center because I don't want it to buckle and fall. Again, you can use E6000 or even wood glue for this one. Next, I remove this embellishment that is on the neck of the deer because I want to keep it in a white plain form so that it works well with my winter wonderland theme. Next, I am adding some string lights that you can also get at the Dollar Tree, but I'm using what I have on hand. I got this from On For You, and I'm going to be linking it down below just in case you're interested. But again, like I said, it is also available at the Dollar Tree. I just like this one because it has 30 lights versus the 10 lights only from the Dollar Tree. And also the battery chamber is flat and light and not bulky and heavy. I'm using some silver branches that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be cutting them in several pieces, separating the branches so that I can put them on different areas of the lower frames. Also added some more branches at the top center to create a swag. All I've done is I bunch up 3 branches on each opposite direction to create the swag. My apologies, I wasn't able to film the footage. To finish off the swag, I'm going to be adding one of these silver poinsettias here to put it in the middle to kind of add more interest there, and of course to kind of disguise the connection of the center of the branches. Ignore the black hanger there at the top because I removed that. That's why I didn't include the footage. I removed that anyway. I removed it because it's much better without the handle. Now what I'm showing you here are some of the decorative paper that you can use to kind of cover the back as a backdrop instead of it showing plain like this. And if you want to know how I hung it, there are 2 galvanized or carpenter nails anchoring the frame. So I just let the frame sit on those 2 carpenter nails. My backdrop is a little plain or bland, and I want to make sure that the pieces that I created here would pop out more. If you have a painted wall, I don't think you will have an issue with it. So I've decided to add a decorative paper, and I chose this one that I got at Home Goods, and these are handmade gift wrapping paper, and it has some silver decorations. But you can also use some paper like the contact paper that they sell at the Dollar Tree, but I decided this one because this will blend well and it will make it look like it's the scenery or the backdrop for this winter wonderland scene. I cut the paper to size and then tape it on the wall, and as you can see I punctured a couple of holes here so that the 2 nails will go through. What do you think, guys? Adding the backdrop, I think, made the whole thing come together. I temporarily removed the deer. That's what's good about having it only glued with hot glue. It's easy to remove them. I want to put some more trees here using these heather branches. So I'm adding a couple of these branches from the heather, which looks like small trees by the way, and covering the bottom of the tree to camouflage that area there. And then I'm going to be putting a couple more here on this side of the frame. So this is how I place those heather branches that look like trees, and don't mind this, I'm going to fix that later. But yeah, those are 4 remaining heathers, and then I just put some of the berries, the silver berries here. There were 6 clumps of them. I'm going to put this last one here, last piece here on the tree. So I'm kind of just, I'm not even hot gluing them onto the tree. I'm just kind of positioning them where I think it needs a little bit more. And I'm hiding the battery chamber of my LED string light behind one of the branches, like so. I have this silver snowflakes from the Dollar Tree. I've had this for years now, and I am going to be adding some of this onto the snowflakes that's on the Let It Snow plaque. I put some already in the middle, and then I'm gonna put them here too. There. Because I'm covering those two holes. I'm adding some snowflakes at the bottom of the frame to make them look like they just fell to the ground. And here's the final look of the piece. I think it looks like it has transformed this spot here of our wall and made it look like it's a winter wonderland. I really enjoy this project, although it's a bit time consuming because of some trial and errors, but I'm glad it worked out fine. And my idea here is kind of like create a storybook page wherein the deer is walking through the forest surrounded by trees glistening in snow. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you give this a try too. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I have a new upload. And leave me some comments down below. What do you think about this project? Hope to talk to you again on my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.